Hello guys, welcome back to the Candy Crush game. Here we are coming to the last part of this Candy Crush game, and in the last part we have already implemented this feature. Now we have to implement the feature that we have to move down the candies from top to bottom when the candies will be matched up. So we are going to create a new method that is move down candy void move down candy, and here we have to implement. So first of all, I am going to create an integer array. First row means I'm going to check if the candy is in the first row. So we are assigning this an integer array of indexes, that is 0 to 7. And now we will first create a list for this first row of integer type. List equals arrays dot as list, and we will pass the first row. So we have created the list of integers. Now we will run a loop, for loop int I equals 55, I is greater than 0. That means we are going from bottom to top, and we will check from top to bottom up to 3 candies each time for move down candy. And now we will check if candy dot get I plus number of blocks dot get tag equal to not candy. And also we have to cast this to suppress this burning. We have to cast it to int. And now inside this block we will set the image resource for that candy, that is I plus number of blocks. Set image resource, and we will set the image resource int. Well, first we will cast it to int, and candy dot get I, that is at the top of the number of blocks candy. Since we are checking adjacent candies for not candy in a column, and that's why we are adding this code for set image resource of the bottom candy by the top candy, and it will be looping until all the candies, and that's why all the candy will be set by this image. And also we have to set the tag for this candy, and in the end we have to also add set image resource, that is set tag, also for not candy for the top candy that we will move down. We have set the image resource and set the tag for the not candy at index I. And now we will first call this method in check row for 3 and check column for 3 at the end of this for loop, outside the for loop, and also in this method move down candy. And in our runnable checker, repeat checker, we have to also add move down candy here after both of the two methods. And now you can see the move down candy method is working good, but not much correctly. So what we have to do is, now we have to add new candies, random new candies in our first row when the first row will be emptied. So we will check if list dot contains I, and we will check also if candy dot get I dot get tag equal to not candy. Then we will create our random position for this first row int random candy or color. We will cast first to int and math dot floor because it gives a double, so we are casting it to int math dot random plus candies dot length. it will include 0 to candy dot length minus 1 that we want as an index. And also now we will set image resource at that random candy color, and also we will set the tag for that candy, that is candies at index random color. Now let's run the app, and now you can see the app is running and the first row is almost filled, but there is not only one candy is filled. Now let's you can see the first row is not filled yet. This is the bug that we have to solve. This is because the for loop first runs and it checks that there are all the candies filled up, but that is not filled up. So what we are going to do is now again we are going to create a for loop from index 0 to index 7, and we will check in the if condition candy.getI.get tag equal to not candy. Then we will set image resource again like this by creating a random color as an index value. And now let's run the app, and you can see all the candies are placed correctly and there is no any bugs now for empty candies. All the candies are moving down when they matched up. Now what I'm going to do is to add score result into our text view, so creating int type of score, and we will update the score here in if block score plus 3, and this will be updated by 3 because we are popping 3 candies. And also we will set the text in score result, that is text view, score result text view. Just copy these 2 lines of codes, and now we will have to paste in column blocks. And now this close this all, and now we can remove this text from this text view. And now let's run the app. Now you will see the score will be updated. There is 6 score, now 9 and 15 and so on. The score is updating itself. Now we have to move down this score result to top and also this grid layout to the top. So we have to go to the activity main, and here we have to just remove this gravity center. And now let's run the app, and you will see this is going to the up. And now we will give a final touch to the Candy Crush game. So we are going to create a new transparent drawable resource file, and here we will name it as, let's say, transparent for not candy, and also we will give a shape and just leave it as no coding required here. And now we have to change this IC launcher to the transparent, and that's it. We have done everything for the Candy Crush game, and now this is looking very good. Thank you for watching.